Alright, hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another video game review, and today I am reviewing a game that I did not think I would get an opportunity to play anytime soon. But thanks to emulation and Lucas, I was able to. And this is a game called Pikmin. Just Pikmin. Pikmin 1, guys. This is the very first one released on the GameCube all the way back in 2001. Now, you guys know I'm a huge fan of Pikmin 3. I did a playthrough of it. I've played through it several times. I know every in and out of it. I know every nook and cranny of that game. I absolutely enjoy it. So I knew at one point in my life I would have to play the first two. And I wanted to get my hands on a physical copy of both of them, either for the GameCube or for the re-released versions on the Wii, because I could play both. Well, it turns out people like to charge absurd amount of monies for GameCube versions and absurd amount of monies for most of the Wii versions as well. So, what I did, I emulated them, guys, and I could play them with this big, beautiful PS4 controller right here and play them for free, ladies and gentlemen. So that's suck that, eBay. I got the games and you didn't. Ha. But today I want to talk about it, the first one, because I just finished it yesterday, and I had some time to think about it. Now, it is completely different than the third one, okay? It's a lot more base version, which it should be. It's the very first version. I'm trying not to compare the first and the third one, because they are completely different. They had 10 years, they're about 12 years apart, so I just wanted to, say that. I'm going to try not to, but I'm not going to be perfect in trying to compare these two, because mostly the fact that it just won't be like that. But they're quite different. First off, there's no fruits to collect. Instead, you're collecting parts for the ship to try and repair. You can get 30 parts in 30 days. Now, I feel like that would have been possible had I known what the hell I was doing in the first place. I only got up to 21. I didn't get all 30, so I got the bad ending where he dies. He literally dies and then gets resurrected as a Pikmin. What? 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 That's so stupid. No, you used to collect parts and stuff. There's only 3 types of Pikmin as well. There's no rock or flying Pikmin. There's only red, yellow, and blue Pikmin. And there are sections. There is like one section that involves electricity. I think maybe I don't know if I was going crazy when I thought about that, but there's really the only function of the yellow Pikmin is they're the only ones that carry bombs. That's a pretty big thing. And they're also the ones that get thrown very high. Same thing there. Red Pikmin good in combat, fire resistant. Blue Pikmin can go in water, that sort of thing. There's a lot of bridges you have to bash down as well. I think that's something new from the third to the first. That's a new thing that I noticed in the first one as well. There's a lot of bridges to bash down, ramps and stuff. And sometimes you really need to. The Pikmin in this game, just like in the third one, can be very, very aggravating. Especially because they want to go, especially since when you walk through something, they automatically want to attack it or dig at it. They want to go and they want to dig at some grass to get some nectar out. They want to dig at some rocks to get some nectar out. They want to kill something that we're just trying to pass that could kill them, that actually eats them, okay? Or they just want to go beat down an ungrown root. Like, why? Why? Why do you have to be like that? Come on. It really gets annoying. That's why I advise not to go in large groups in the game. Try and get only like 20, 25 on the floor. Now, sometimes that's not possible, but what I want, because you need like 50. There's one ship piece that I got. You need 50 Pikmin to get out of, to take it out. Why do you need that many Pikmin? Why do you need that many Pikmin? That is way too many Pikmin. Okay, that is way too many Pikmin. The game overall is a lot more challenging as well. Like the enemies, there's no bosses. There's no like formal like bosses in the game, just like there are no fruits. So that's pretty good. There are still 5 lands, each that have a certain amount of ship parts to get. There's like the crash site, and then there's like a cave one. There's a water one, and there's another one. I don't remember. There's a couple others. I don't remember what they are, but I don't remember what they're called exactly. But I know there's one specifically for water. The cave one's like more fire and water. It's a mix of both. So that's fun to navigate when you need to kill fire things, but also need to go through water. That's fun. Um, there's no bosses though, but the enemies in the game are a lot more challenging. They run after you. They don't give up as easily. They do, their one goal in life is to kill Pikmin. They don't care if they die doing it. They could be getting beaten to death by 100 Pikmin, and if they, as long as they eat as many of those Pikmin as possible, they don't care if they're going to die. Especially the Bulbies, okay? If they eat, they're just going to eat and eat and eat. Kill as many Pikmin as possible instead of trying to fight them off. And it's really, really stupid. But it's really, really challenging. Also, there's a lot of puzzles in the game that you really need to work through. Like to get ship parts, you really need there's a lot of puzzles to figure out and a lot of things you have to do to get to certain points. The days are also shorter, only like 15 minutes. And especially when you get towards sundown, it really speeds up. So you have to be quick, you have to be efficient, you can't lollygag around. And I find that pretty challenging about the game, but I think it's a good challenge in a way. I think it's a little too challenging for a Pikmin game myself, but sure, why not? It's okay. Does that mean I hate the game? No, I don't hate the game. Okay, actually, I need to talk about the controls for a minute because I think, so alternating camera. Okay, I thought it would just be using this trigger and swirling it around like you do on the gamepad. No, you have to aim. You have to aim with this one. Aim to where you want to go. Like aim the pointer where you want to go, and then press the trigger. You know how inefficient that is in combat? And especially when you're trying to attack flying things. Flying things are the worst in this game. They dart everywhere. It is impossible to hit them with Pikmin. You can't even hit them with yellow Pikmin. You have to... They are impossible to hit. There's no charge function. There's no lock-on. There's no charge function. Okay? So that makes it even harder, especially with the flying things. Like the land things, whatever. The frogs, when they jump in the air, those are pretty hard as well. Because they just jump up and they jump down. And then Pikmin, they get distracted with some grass that they just happen to find. And then they get crushed to death. Then you lose like 20 Pikmin that you need. But I mean, does that mean I hate the game? No, it doesn't mean I hate the game. I thought it was a pretty cool game. I'm definitely going to probably play through it again and try and get all the pieces and try and get the better endings. Because that's what I do. But I just don't know when. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say. My overall review of the game, it's pretty solid, but I'm going to give it about a 7 out of 10. It's pretty solid. I definitely am excited to see what they did for Pikmin 2, because I also emulated that game, and I'm going to be playing through that next, and I'm going to try and get a game review for that as soon as possible. So be on the lookout for that, because I am going to be doing that. Probably starting it tonight, because I don't have any other videos I really need to do right now. But yeah, that's my review of Pikmin, the original Pikmin for the GameCube. And so until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.